Hi CatCrazies, this is Petra and you're watching the CatCrazy channel. Shelter workers report that black cats have a harder time finding homes. They tend to remain in shelters longer. But why is that? One reason could be that their dark fur makes them blend into the shadows of the shelters, which means they are less noticeable. Also, their features may not stand out in adoption photos, and that might make them less appealing to potential adopters. But the issue runs deeper than just appearances. There are myths and misconceptions about black cats that date back to ancient times. In European folklore, black cats were seen as symbols of bad luck and misfortune, leading to the belief today that they are not as desirable as other pets. But why is that? The truth is, in ancient Egypt, black cats were actually worshipped as incarnations of Bastet, the goddess of protection, fertility, and motherhood. All cats were considered sacred, but black cats were especially prized. Well, the origins of these myths might just be traced back to the Middle Ages and the influence of the Catholic Church. Most likely, you have heard about witches and witchcraft before. Being in tune with nature was a big part of witchcraft in the Middle Ages, and it was pretty common for witches to have a cat as a sidekick. By the way, witch or Wicca is just an old English term for wise woman. These wise women brewed up special potions and called upon spirits to help heal the sick. The knowledge of which herbs could help with different ailments had been passed down for hundreds, even thousands of years. Most witches were considered pagans, and since the Catholic Church was all about pushing Christianity as the one true religion, they tried to squash out any other beliefs by spreading propaganda that witches got their magical powers from the devil, which scared people. To wipe out paganism once and for all, Pope Gregory IX declared in 1233 that black cats were basically the devil in cat form. People were told to think that black cats and ravens were bad news, and the only way to save themselves was to go to church, not to the wise women. Black cats were given a bad rep, with folks saying they were witches in disguise, tied to dark forces, out causing trouble at night. This led to a lot of black cats being killed during the Black Death, not to mention all the wise women who were executed. It's a bummer for a lot of reasons, especially because cats were actually helping to get rid of the rats spreading the plague. It's even sadder that we lost so much of that knowledge about herbs the wise women had. Ironically, a lot of the superstitions about black cats are still around today. In Western culture, they're often seen as bad luck or a sign of trouble ahead. On Halloween, black cats are common companions of evil witches. Due to this superstition, some shelters limit the adoption of black cats during that time to protect them from potential harm. The Germans have some sort of mishmash between bad and good luck when it comes to these superstitions and are very specific as usual. They even have a saying about it. Schwarze Katze von links nach rechts, was schlechts. Schwarze Katze von rechts nach links, Glück bringt's. This means that if a black cat crosses your path from left to right, it's bad luck. But from right to left, it brings good luck. Now, where does that come from? Probably due to a mix of cultures, because there are countries that consider black cats good luck, which probably goes back to the ancient Egyptians again. For example, in England, giving a bride a black cat at her wedding is said to bring her good fortune. In Japan, black cats are considered especially lucky for single women, helping them to find love. The Japanese maneki neko are fortune cats, with the black ones believed to ward off evil. When a black cat crosses their path, the Japanese say konnichiwa. So don't listen to misconceptions in negative media or Disney movie portrayals of black cats characters as villains or symbols of evil. That goes right back to the Middle Ages and the propaganda the Catholic Church was spreading at that time. You know better now. From my own experience with my cat Onyx, a black community cat who adopted me, I can attest that black cats are just as friendly, easygoing, calm, tolerant, playful, and independent as other cats. They all have their own little unique soul. You just have to find the one that connects with you. There you have it, my friends. Thanks so much for watching and stay cat crazy.
Stay cat crazy!